my vegan bakers. Today I'm working out of my favorite book, Whole Grain Baking by King Arthur Flour. So I'm going to make an easy banana bread. There's a recipe if you flip the page for banana chocolate chip muffins. And I'm going to use this recipe for banana chocolate chip muffins. So it's basically just the easy banana walnut bread, but instead of walnuts, you use chocolate chips. And instead of making it into muffins, I'm going to make it into a bread. Okay. So to start off, you need to get all your ingredients. Make sure you have all of these ingredients. So again, I'm making mine vegan. So I'm going to use vegan butter, brown sugar, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, mashed bananas that are ripe, honey, and instead of honey, because I don't have any, I'm going to use maple syrup, and then 2 eggs. I'll probably substitute that for a flax egg or even applesauce, and then 2 cups, 8 ounces of whole wheat flour. And then the walnuts, I'm going to use the chocolate chips. So to start this recipe, it says to preheat the oven and grease the loaf pan. And then you beat together the butter, the sugar, the baking soda, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla in a medium bowl. I like to prep my ingredients first before I put them all together. So I mashed up my ripe bananas. I had about 4 ripe bananas that was sitting in the fridge. So I just used those, and I used my immersion blender with the masher attachment, and it mashed it all up. Now I will go on to my first step. So I'm going to beat together the butter and sugar first before I add the rest of the ingredients. So you need 1 stick of butter of your choice and 1.5 a cup of dark brown sugar or light brown sugar. Okay, so I beated the brown sugar and the butter, so it was 1/2 cup of each until it's light and fluffy. It took about a minute and a half. It was on low speed with the paddle attachment in my KitchenAid mixer. So now is the time I'm going to add the baking soda, the salt, the ground cinnamon, the nutmeg, and the vanilla. And then I will come back and show you what that looks like. This is what it looks like after you add the baking soda, salt, vanilla, nutmeg, and cinnamon. I just mixed it in. So the next step is to add the banana, honey, and egg. So I'm going to add to this bowl the honey and my flax egg. And for flax egg, I think I'm going to use 1/2 a cup of applesauce. So I'm going to add the banana, maple syrup, and 1/2 a cup of applesauce to the butter mixture in my KitchenAid. So I added the banana and egg and maple syrup mixture to the butter mixture, and I mixed it for a little bit, for about a minute. And now I'm going to add the flour, 2 cups of whole wheat flour. So I added the 2 cups of flour, and this is what it looks like. I'm just going to scrape down the sides of my bowl so that you can make sure it's all mixed together, and it looks pretty good. So the next step would be to add 1/2 a cup of preferred, I'm doing chocolate chips, but you can do any type of nut that you want or any type of chocolate. Mine is non-dairy chocolate, and I'm going to add that. I'm just going to fold it in with my spatula, and then put them in the prepared pans and bake it in the oven. So I baked this for about an hour at 350, and this is what it looks like when it's done. And I inserted a knife into the center, and it came out clean. It's just a little bit of chocolate, but it springs back to the touch, and I think it's gonna taste wonderful. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and if you do, like and subscribe to my channel. And everybody have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.